So for basic operation of the audio system, there's a power button at the back next to the powered lead. You turn it on and wait for the system to boot. Once we're in this state, we press Scene, select the start scene, which is number 1, hit go, and say yes. This recalls the basic configuration of the console, which gives us 4 handheld radio microphones ready to go here, and then music playback from either the projector, a stereo input or aux cord, or the CD and DVD player. To turn the microphone on, we flick the power button across. Again, wait 2 seconds for it to power up, and it'll be ready to go. Volume for it will correspond with the number of the radio mic. So number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and push the fader up and down for volume. Additionally, there's 2 lapel microphones. They are on channel 3 and 4. They cannot be used at the same time as the handhelds for channel 3 and 4. Again, just a power switch across the top, and they are on ready to go with the volume control there. After the first 4 radio mic channels, we have the 6 analog lines that go to stage. They are marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the same as they are on the input panels down the front. To turn off the console, we press processing 3 times to get back to the home screen. Press shutdown, say yes, we want to continue, and the desk is now safe to power off. Before we turn the power off for the desk, it is always a good idea to turn the power off to the speakers from on stage, then come back and turn the power off here. A tablet is available to wirelessly control the console. This will work from anywhere in the room or on stage and acts much the same way with faders, or if we select a channel, we can bring up things like EQ. For a more in-depth look at any of the features or any additional questions, Alan and Heath have a very good YouTube channel. If you search Alan and Heath SQ, you'll find it there. To control the parameters of each channel, we press the select button, and then up on the screen here, we can press any area to bring a more detailed view of the parameters we want to select. The knobs here will also correspond with what's on the screen. First is preamp or gain, which was the first volume control on the channel. We have a high pass filter, which is to cut bass, gate and compressor, and then pan to pan it left or right in the system. On the opposite side, we've got the EQ with 4-band parametric EQ. You can also use the screen as a touch screen and control it with your finger. Each channel has a mute button, which will turn it off and back on, and a PFL, which will send it to your headphone output if you need to hear it through headphones. If the left-right button is selected, then the faders on the desk are controlling the output to the main left-right. If we select mix 1 or mix 2, the faders are now controlling the volume to the stage fallback speakers. Then once that's selected, we can turn up a microphone and send it to the stage. If we press the mix button again, left-right is now selected, and we're controlling the volume out front. Effects like reverb operate very similar to the mix ends. So we press FX1, the faders are now sending to the effects unit, and we can push up a reverb. If we press that again, we're now back to main left-right. Parameters to control the effects units can be found under the FX tab with unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, being a touchscreen, any of the parameters here that you want to change, you can select and then use the rotary encoder to control. On layer C, you have the effects send level. and layer B, you have the effects return level. If you require an effect that is not here, we can select the slot, press library, and select other effects from the library. Some of these need to be purchased before they can be used, but it will tell you when you try and recall if that's the case.